Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the Lab Coat's on back order, and we're here with episode 26 of the Pokemon Silver playthrough, and welcome back, headset. I think I figured out why the microphone wasn't working before, so I do have it back, and hopefully the audio quality will be good enough for the episode. But in the last episode, we continued our struggle against Team Rocket to try to free the Goldenrod City radio tower from their nefarious clutches, and in the process, we had quite an explosive time. Something happened. I won't spoil it for those of you that haven't seen that episode yet, but feel free to go back to episode 25, uploaded last Friday, and see what I'm talking about. But, long story short, there has been a bit of a team mix-up, so we're going to do a team recap before we continue with what should be the last time we're going to deal with Team Rocket, at least as far as this radio tower thing goes. I don't remember if they show up again after this in Silver, but we're going to find out if they do. Anyway, so the team recap has begun. We're sitting here with our level 32 Hypno, the Brain. He has the Quick Claw to speed him up. He has Dream Eater, Headbutt, Seismotoss, and Hypnosis for the moveset, and he's our specially defensive wall, at least as much of a wall as we can have at this point in the game. Next we have Stinger, our level 30 Beedrill. He has Poison Sting, Twin Needle, String Shot, and Swift, and he's pretty quick, he's pretty fast. He has some nice attack stat to him. And next we have Marowak, a new addition to the team at level 29. He has Bone Club, Growl, Leer, and Submission. He has our physically defensive wall at 74. That's the highest defense that we've had thus far on the team, I believe. So, if we see any more self-destruct or explosions, Marowak is the one that's likely to take that the best. What's your HP like? 82. Yeah, it's not that bad. Alright, next we have Bullwinkle, our level 30 Tauros. He has Headbutt, Iron Tail, Rest, and Horn Drill. And I think he is our fastest one on the team, if I recall correctly. 79 speed, and his attack is very good as well at 75. Next we have another new addition from last episode, Machamp at level 29. He's holding his nice, adorable brick piece. Like, I don't even know what purpose it serves, but I think I said in the last episode you can sell it for some money, but it's his brick piece, you know? I don't want to take that from him. But he's got Karate Chop, Low Kick, Leer, and Earthquake for the moveset, and his attack is the highest at 89. He did replace a high attack Pokemon last episode, and I think things are offset quite well now. And last but not least, we have our level 30 Heracross, Keaton. Horn Attack, Counter, Leer, and Endure, and actually, he's got the highest attack stat. What level's Machamp? Yeah, as soon as Machamp hits the same level, he should have the highest. And Keaton has some decent speed to him, and special defense as well. Now, I think I said in the last episode I was considering going ahead and getting some TMs bought from the Goldenrod City department store. I was thinking of, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. Thing is, though, we don't have any special attackers on the team, so I don't really think the TMs are going to help us. We're just gonna, as this bright early morning sun shines down, we're just gonna dive back down to the underground and find our way to Team Rocket. They do have the director of the radio tower hidden away in here. So if I can rescue him, or if not rescue him, if I can get the card key that I need to go further into the radio tower, we're gonna be sitting in a pretty good spot. Now this is like a maze of switches and secret walls, isn't it? Labeled switch 1, let's turn it on. So we do open up secret passages and grab some items. We got a full heal, nice, I will take that. Heal whatever status condition we happen to have. But you see, this is blocked off here. So, okay, there's a number of trainers to deal with down here. Alright. Gonna need some more experience before the next Team Rocket executive that we're to deal with. Open one shutter, another closes. Bet you can't get where you want. Bet I can, over time. Hopefully the viewers won't be too bored to try this. But we do have a number of agents to fight our way through. So, as you send in a Muck, we're sending in our Marowak with our nice Bone Club attack. So, I will say, things have been delayed on the channel, unfortunately. I had so much going on this weekend. I forgot Bone Club can flinch, but things are delayed. I didn't get to upload the Sinnoh Classic battles just yet for those of you that watch pretty much, all the videos on the channel. And I want to get them up as soon as possible. I still have to edit out, like, say, 3 good ones from each episode. I'm going to try Submission. There we go. And try to 3 of the better battles per episode. And what I want to start doing, just so you guys don't have to watch a whole bunch of footage that you might not want to see, so I want to choose a few battles and show a ratio of wins to losses, essentially. And spoilers, but in the... Now see, this thing could explode, but we have our highest defense Pokemon out right now. Now, what's it trying to say? Yeah, so if I win, like, say, 33% of the battles, I'm going to show off 1 win and 2 losses. That's about 33% right there. And that's kind of how we did in the Sinnoh Classic. So Marowak hits level 30. I'm waiting to see what new moves they learn here in the 2nd generation. Drat! I was sunk by indecision! No, you were just Bone Clubbed. And Submissioned. I'm confused too. The switch on the end is the one to is the one to press first, but... Well, we just found out a little secret now, didn't we? Alright, so Marowak can switch out into our level 29 Machamp for the next level. So, is he trying to mislead me? We're just gonna press forward and see what happens. Whoa! Confounded by the shutters, are we? I'll let you in on a secret if you can beat me. Alright, well the other guy already did. Did you guys mix up your dialogue, perhaps? So, if we can beat this Rocket Grunt, we're gonna learn another little secret about these shutters. That's a coughing. I'm gonna not risk self-destruct. I'm gonna go to our defensive Pokemon Marowak. Now, we saw the Rocket Executive had coughings at level 30, I think it was. They didn't have self-destruct, and that made me question, why exactly did the coughing in the Mahogany Town gym have, Mahogany Town Team Rocket base have self-destruct? And I think that's just the game designers being mean. But anyway, just in case they can explode, we are going to have our defensive Pokemon out here. That might mean Marowak is going to gain a lot more extra experience and levels than the rest of the team, but this could be Marowak's episode, his chance to shine. And I was thinking of this over the weekend. Now, if you remember back in Pokemon Blue... Ooh, I blew it. Yes, you did. Alright, a hint. Change the order of the switching. That'll change the ways the shutters open and close. Good advice. So, if you remember back in Pokemon Blue, when I picked up this particular Cubone, now a Marowak, I said that it was going to be taken as the little Cubone that Mr. Fuji was taking care of, the one whose mother died fighting Team Rocket. So, going, think story-wise, that's the Cubone that the Marowak that I'm using. Consider the fact that we are now using Marowak against Team Rocket. This is his retribution for what they did to his mother. So we can't let him fall. This is his, I don't know, his vengeance time. They ditched this project before they finished. I'm searching for leftover loot. Is this a burglar, perhaps? Which is, if it is, yes it is. We don't have this trainer class anymore. So Eddie, I wonder why they took the burglars out. Maybe because it promoted not the best side of humanity to the viewers or the players of Pokemon. Who knows? Anyway, ooh, I forgot we have Earthquake. So let's just go Karate Chop. It always lands critical in Gen 1. And occasionally in Gen 2 as well. Yeah, so there's a lot of footage to go over from the weekend. I did also go to the Steam Siege pre-release event at Heroes Beacon, and I recorded a good amount of footage there. I still have some stuff to record for that, and you'll see what I'm talking about once the episode goes up on Wednesday. Assuming I get it edited in time, but that's going to be a top priority to edit that right after the Sinnoh Classic, of course. Machamp at level 30. You learn anything, buddy? Look at 92. I knew you were going to get up over 90. No attack, but you got enough attack as it is. Over the top. Thank you. Underground warehouse? What do you want to go there for? There's nothing down there. There's some items. I saw them. I haven't pushed the middle switch yet. Yeah, switch 2. So what does that gain us access to? Down here, maybe? Nope. So we turned off the first switch. And this looks like it's still... No, we have a new passage down here. Another burglar. Fork over your goodies. Nope. So, I think only one more switch needs to be pushed to access the last Team Rocket. So Burglar Duncan, I didn't move Machamp out of the active spot yet. So he's going to gain a little bit extra experience. I don't think this thing can explode. Plus, I think Machamp can handle it. Besides, the Earthquake should drop the coughing in one hit. Let's hope I am doing the math right. Which is just me making an excuse for not actually doing math, and just going with my gut instinct. I am Team Zapdos after all. And a Magmar! We've seen you before. You slowed things down quite a while ago. Let's speed through this as fast as we can with a super effective Earthquake. 5 levels above, I don't think Magmar's defense can handle this from a Machamp, not a 92 attack stat. That's what I thought. So Machamp hitting level 31! The newest recruits, Machamp and Marowak, are powering up very fast. That's what they all are. They get boosted experience, of course. And coughing! Yeah, the only Pokemon left on the team. Now, when I say stuff like that, it makes me think, am I jinxing my Pokemon? I hope I'm not, but the only Pokemon left on the team, as far as new recruits here in Silver go, that are not gaining boosted experience, is Keaton the Heracross. Mercy! Have mercy. Steal and sell. That's basic in crime, bub. Bug. Wolverine's not a criminal. You can't use his catchphrase type whatever thing. Alright, so speaking of our only non-experience boosted Pokemon, Keaton is now going to take the lead. Try to gain the next level for himself as we pick up an item right here. A Smoke Ball. Now, is that a held item in this generation? Let me take a look. I am curious to find out what the Smoke Ball does. Yeah, Escape from Wild Pokemon, hold item. Okay, so if we do want to speed through things, I can just go ahead and give the Smoke Ball to a Pokemon and have them lead the way and just run from everything. So, it's almost like a repel in a way, but I still get to encounter things and maybe encounter shiny Pokemon. So, is that gonna... No. I did that one last, I think, so I'm gonna turn this off, or turn it on. I'm gonna go switch off number 3. See if that gains us access to where we need to go. Now, does this open up here? It opens up behind this burglar. That's closed off now, though. So, switch 2, I think, did what we needed it to do. Okay, that's blocked off, that's blocked off. Let's see what this one does. There's going to be a lot of trial and error, unfortunately. And that's what's kind of cool about this. You don't get to see further down, so you don't know what is open and what's not. Alright, so that really doesn't help us. But now that the third switch is pushed, I'm going to try this middle one now. It should open up the 2 below me. No, not at all. If I can go down here, no, not at all. Okay. So, it looks like we are not progressing at all with that. Let's try this one. Unless I just push this one. So this is open. That is not open. Let's try the third switch. This is fun, isn't it? I love this game. Alright, so that is closed. Closed off and open here. And that is open, but we were just down here. So, the third switch is the one I just pushed. I'm going to try switch 1, see what that does. If it doesn't do anything, I'll switch it back and try the middle one. So we're going to have blocked off there, there. This is still open, but I think that is... No, that's open too. Alright, we just did it. Okay, good. Last Team Rocket Grunt. Are you lost? No, you can't be. You don't have that scared look. I'll give you something to be scared about. Well, I don't want to sound overconfident, but you're probably not going to scare me out for anything. As the Grunt sends in a Gloom, we have our Bug-type coming in, and we don't have a Bug-type move, so it's going to have to stick to the basic Horn attack, and you're more than likely going to go for some Grass attacks against us, so Counter's not going to help. And Poison us, that is fine. We have Antidotes, plus in Gen 2, we still managed to get the attack off before the poison hurts us. If we knock you out, we do not take poison damage. So there we go. A safe knockout as Keaton is about to hit level 31 off the next Pokemon. Another Gloom. So, there's nothing we really need to fear at our max HP right now. A little bit of poison damage coming our way, but can you capitalize on that Gloom? I really don't think you have anything that can do that. Acid. We don't resist that, but it's not really that powerful. It's a physical type move in this generation, and you're not really physically offensive. You're more special. Down you go. Keaton hits level 31. You can throw a potion his way to rid that poison. Or sorry, throw an antidote his way. 93 attack stats. So him and Machamp are vying for the top spot for attack, which I kind of like. 2 powerful offensive Pokemon. How could you? Easily. I just clicked all my buttons and knocked out your Gloom. Go wherever you'd like. Get lost. See if I care. Or, don't see if you care. I really don't care. Antidote for Keaton. And Stinger is next in line for the next level. So, just in case we find ourselves against another executive before we have a chance to heal, I'm going to use one of my super potions just to get Marowak at max HP. If I see a possible exploding Pokemon, I have to switch into the defensive one. Stinger will not take that. Okay, what does this do? Labeled emergency. It's off. Turn it on? Not yet. Let's see if I can get through the doors here. That might just open all the shutters. And how many more Team Rockets are there? Alright, bring it on, guys. You're not going any farther. I don't show mercy to my enemies, not even brats. Well, alright. So, how many Pokemon are you going to have to try to slow us down? You've got 2 whopping Pokemon. Eradicate. Now, that could hurt us, but I think Stinger has the level advantage to be able to stay in. Let's go for a Twin Needle, try to poison it. You do not have the Guts ability, because it is not... No, I've said this many times, I don't need to keep saying it. All abilities do not exist. So Scary Face, we haven't taken a hit yet, so Stinger can stay in and go for another Twin Needle. Now, that could flinch us. It does not, though. Even a critical, we would have survived it, too. So that's kind of what I was concerned about. Does Stinger have the defense to handle a Hyper Fang? Turns out, yes, he does. And not going to take on a Wing Attack from a Golbat, though. So we want to go for our... Let's go Bullwinkle. I think he's a good switch-in for these flying types. I could go Marowak to have higher defense against the Wing Attacks, but Bullwinkle has the more offensive presence, plus Marowak does not have the attacks to really hit back against a Golbat. So I'm going to Headbutt, try to flinch it out, and if not, just get some good damage off. Another Headbutt will drop it, and there's a Bite. If that's all you have to offer, you might as well just pack it up and go home right now. So, we're halfway through the episode. Hopefully you're going to be able to finish up with all of Team Rocket by the end of this episode. I want to just get them out of my way finally. Alright, Grunt is down. Blast it! Blast off again. I lost. Please forgive me, Giovanni. If he's even back. I know you guys are trying to signal him in, aren't you? Yeah, Stinger, we're going to keep you at that HP for now. It might be a mistake, but then again, it might not be. Max Ether, restoring some PP. Very nice. And, come on. How many more must there be? Yeah, I thought I could sneak around, but not quite. Yup, yup, yup. I remember you. You got me good at our hideout. Yup, yup, yup. I remember you, too. You know, I said last time, stop doing that laugh, but I kind of like doing it. I like doing kind of random voices for the random people that you encounter. And this guy has a really interesting, distinct laugh. So... I know they can be taught Explosion and Self-Destruct, but I'm going to keep Stinger in here, go for the Swift. Your poison attack will be resisted. You could also pound us, of course. Minimize, which is also alright. We do have Swift attack on our Beedrill. Talked to him way back in Gen 1 before uploading into the Johto region. And one more Swift will bring you down. But as long as we can land a hit, a Twin Needle will get you. There you go. Nice try, Grimer. That was actually well played, but the luck was on my side. So the next Pokemon is a Muck. No, that's a switch out. Immediately. We're not staying in with that. Marowak, come on in with your nice, powerful helmet. So that's an interesting thing. Marowak, is it actually a skull it still wears? Look, I'm not even concerned about this. Is it still a skull, or does it sort of form into a helmet? I don't know. Look at that, exactly 50 damage. We can just Super Potion him right back to full again. Alright, so that was concerning, but look how well we did with that. Stinger hits level 31, Marowak hits not level 31. Nice try, Grunt. So that's how? Yes, it is. How what? That was a blast! I'll remember you! And we're all gonna remember you for that attempted self-destruct on one of my Pokemon. That is a well-played battle, Marowak. I am glad you have the defense to handle stuff like that. Because we really, I guess, I wouldn't say we were lacking defense before, but we certainly didn't have as much as we do right now. How did you get this far? I guess it can't be helped. I'll dispose of you. Will you now? Did I switch Stinger out? I don't think I did. He's still level 31. I should have given someone else a chance to level up. Too late now. We're in battle. Is a Coughing. Level 25. And Stinger can't really do much damage to it. In fact, that it can possibly self-destruct me. I'm going to switch to our defensive Marowak. I don't want to risk anything if I can help it. So you're going to blow up on us? You are. Now the Weezing couldn't take Marowak down, so I have a suspicion the Coughing can't either. Alright, down it goes. Marowak is going to hit level 31 for that. Very nice. And the defense goes up to 80. Also very nice. And we have another Coughing. So immediately we're going to go Super Potion, heal up. What does worry me, though, is if they land a critical, that will be enough damage. Now, Bone Club is not fully accurate, and now we've just lost some accuracy. But, since we are at full HP, I'm going to go ahead and Bone Club to try to get the KO. Will this be enough damage, though? Coughing has nice defense. It is enough damage. Alright. We are 6 levels above, I suppose. Marowak, you're pulling through on these self-destructors, buddy. I love it. He disposed of me. Exactly. And I really like the fact that we do need to use Marowak so much, because as I said, he is fighting for the vengeance of his own mother. Team Rocket will keep going, waiting for the return of Giovanni! We'll do whatever it takes. So this man in a business hat, top hat, whatever you want to say, seems to be an important character, but before we speak to him, let's see what TM35 could teach our Pokemon. 35 is going to be Sleep Talk. Don't need to use that right now, we might use it later on. Huh? What? You came to rescue me? Thank you! The radio tower! What's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket? Here, take this card key. Good, so we can access the top floor where the final executive is going to be waiting for us. Use that to open the shutters on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may even be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide! I'm on your side. Let's do this. Now, we don't have Dig, so we're going to walk all the way back out of here. But now we can hit the... This is the basement of the warehouse. Amulet coin, that doubles our prize money. So we do have access to areas now, I think. To get some items. Nope, looks like it's all still blocked off except for this one area. I wonder if the shutters do that. But anyway, we have left the Goldenrod City Department Store basement. We're on that floor right now. Let's hit the right button. First floor, we're gonna go back and heal up, and we still have a good amount of time left in the episode. We're gonna press onward through the radio tower and see if we get stuck behind some benches. And see if we can, finally, once and for all, eliminate Team Rocket from Goldenrod City. So, a quick heal up. Now I'm going to switch out Stinger, I just remembered, because he is currently above the lowest level guy. So we want to spread the experience around. Even though it's kind of a dangerous situation, these Team Rocket guys can have self-destructs and such. But, as long as we don't face those exploding Pokemon, we can have the option to switch out, or spread the experience around. Bullwinkle is the only level 30, so he is next in line. I like seeing the levels grow, and like I was saying before, it's, not before this episode, but, before in the playthrough, it does give us the chance to highlight other Pokemon from Blue as sort of main team members, main characters. Since you've had up to 20 minutes to go back and watch the last episode, I will just say I do kind of like the fact that Gary got knocked out, because, I was okay with losing him, because he put in a lot of good work in this playthrough so far, and he got to, be such an important character, and he's earned himself a rest as we allow other Pokemon to sort of take the spot. But anyway, that being said, the card key slot is active. We opened it up. We've got a Team Rocket agent here. And why did the shutter open? Did you have something to do with this? I had everything to do with this. I got the card key. I inserted it into the card slot. I caused the door to open. I had, something to do with it. So, what do you have to battle us with? Going to be Eradicate as we send in Bullwinkle. Your defense is not good, Eradicate. Are you going to survive a headbutt from Bullwinkle? You might. Then again, you might not. Alright. And boosted experience, of course. And I had mentioned before in a previous episode about how it might seem a little unfair that we're gaining boosted experience, but as I said, it just basically eliminates the need to grind Pokemon before each gym battle. And it allows me to talk to you guys more, because I could do like an hour of grinding and, speed it up and then show that footage, but that's time that we could spend talking about various this and that. You poisoned Marowak. Well, I think we're okay to go for the Bone Club. It should be a one-hit KO based on the damage we've been seeing the Bone Club put out there already. There it goes, alright. So we've lost 5 HP. Given the fact that we're getting a lot of money off these guys, before we take on an executive, I'm going to get Marowak back to full HP. I'm done for. What? You made it past our men in the underground? How could you? Easily. Alright, so let's go for an Antidote. And I wonder if we have anything less than a Super Potion that we can give to Marowak, because I want to... As weird as it sounds, I want to get those 5 HP back, because those 5 HP could be what saves him from getting KO'd. Oh, we have a Hyper Potion. I can use that. We have a berry, but I want to save that for Moo at the farm. So let's just go with a Super Potion. We have plenty of money to restock those. And we have 12 of them left as well. So, 45 HP wasted, but I really don't care. If it saves Marowak from getting KO'd from an exploding Pokemon, I'm okay with that. Alright, we have a Rocket Agent right here. Stop! I'm known as the Team Rocket Fortress. You're not taking me another step. I very well might be. Alright, so we just have a few more Rocket Agents. Wait, here's an executive. Golbat. Alright, that can't explode at least. I think we're okay. Level 36 though. But we are still faster. It should be a 2-hit KO, and we might flinch it. It is not going to be a 2-hit KO. They're going to Leech Life me. That's the most powerful move a Golbat can learn. So powerful, in fact, that I think it's the first attack a Zubat ever knows. It's born with it. Wait, no. Leech Life. I must be thinking of something else. Leech Life is a terrible move. Even with Stab. You're the fortress. Really? You told me that. I didn't misread that, did I, viewers? If I did, feel free to call me out in the comments, but I thought he said he was the fortress. Well, I'll call Bullwinkle the Fortress Destroyer. Call him like, he's our battering ram. He's busting this fortress open. That's all you have to offer. The fortress came down. Quite easily. Leech Life Fortress. You've earned my respect, so here's some advice. It's not too late. You can still turn back. Well, that's good, because I have to go back, and no, I don't. I am fine. But Bullwinkle did just hit a level, so that means Keaton is next in line to get to level 32. I love seeing the levels build like this. Alright, another Team Rocket grunt here. Don't I think Pokemon are cute? I'll think my Pokemon are cute after they beat yours. Well, sadly, you're not going to think they're very cute after what I have to pull against you. You've got 4 Pokemon, which means your level should be pretty low, and your evolution stages are pretty low too. Look, we are 10 levels above. Are we over-leveled? Probably, but we weren't against that executive, so the grunts are probably purposely low-level just to gain some experience off of, and I am okay with that. So we have an Ekans, we have an Oddish. See, we already fought somebody with Gloom. Why don't you have Gloom? You're this far into the Team Rocket, what do you call it, Team Rocket scheme to conquer things. You should have higher Pokemon than this. But anyway, maybe you're like the executive's cousin, and he gave you special treatment and allowed you to stand up here alongside him. He probably figured, my Pokemon will beat whatever they send in, you can just stand here and look pretty. And apparently, his Golbat loses because he doesn't know how to work a Golbat. He uses Leech Life on a Tauros. And therefore, it's up to his cousin to take up the fight in his, pick up his slack. There's a Gloom, alright. So, you have at least that going for you, but I still think 2 of these are going to drop you down. And Poison Powder misses, so not much more needs to be said. The executive and his favorite cousin are both down and out, and I don't know where I come up with the cousin story. Whatever, let's just go with it. Oh no, they're so useless! I didn't want to say it myself. I love my beautiful self. Who cares about Pokemon? I do, more than you. Why? Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help me! Meowth! Meowth! That's right! Imagine if all Meowth could speak. That'd be kind of cool. So let's just go ahead and... How many more do we have to do? It looks like there's only 2 left. So let's do that. Hi, little boy. Remember me from the hideout in Mahogany Town? Are you the one that didn't beat me? I lost then, but I won't this time. So this, I think, is another executive. Probably the one that took us on just before taking on the Electrode. Yes, it is. Rocket Executive wants to battle and going to send in an Arbok. So Keaton can handle that. It doesn't have any flying or psychic or anything like that, so we're good to go. We Horn Attack. Now, you're probably going to take a few of these, though. Your defense is kind of decent. Glare, yep, I thought that might be happening. Let's just go ahead and heal that off right now with a nice Paralyze Heal. We have 11 of those, and if we do happen to run out somehow, we have a full heal we picked up in the underground. Poison Sting. You want to poison me? I'd be okay with that, because that way you can't paralyze me, but we're going to go Horn Attack again. 1 more will drop the Arbok, unless we get critical. Oh well. Glare hits once again, so we can go ahead and heal that off once more. Just go for just basically attack, heal, and Wrap. Fortunately, that does not prevent me from attacking you back. So we're going to get minimal Wrap residual damage from this attack. Just 1 more Horn Attack will drop the Arbok, which will end the Wrap attack. And there's only, I think, 1 trainer after the executive here. We're already at about a half hour. Should I press on after this and deal with him? Kind of want to just get rid of King Rocket once and for all, so they send in Murkrow. That ain't good. Who is our best way to deal with that? I'm going to say probably Bullwinkle. Yeah. Bullwinkle or Marowak, but Bullwinkle has the better attacks to hit this thing back with. So there's a peck that would have done a number to our Heracross, of course. Let's just go with a nice Headbutt. I don't think your defense is really all that good, Murkrow, but you might survive 1 of these. Yeah, you survive 1, go for another basic Peck Attack. So if you had Wing Attack, that would be a little bit more powerful, a little bit more for us to worry about, but it is not, therefore the Murkrow falls to a second Headbutt from our nice powerful Tauros. And boosted experience gained, as we see a Weezing, perhaps? Vileplume. How will we deal with that? I'm thinking probably the Brain. He'll be our best way to do it. He's going to be on equal level with this as well. So, that's the way to go. We can use Hypnosis, put this thing to sleep, and now that's a physical-based attack, but your physical offense is not really that good. So we can go ahead and go for the Hypnosis Dream Eater combo. Nice super effective stab damage. should be able to do a number on this Vileplume. Alright, so let's heal back the HP that you just took from us. And how much will this do? And if you stay asleep, we can go for another Dream Eater as well. Here we go, and a Seismic Toss will finish it up right now, actually. So let's just do that. No, you know what? We still have Headbutt, don't we? Let's just Headbutt this thing. There goes Vileplume. Alright, the Executive gone. Fortunately, no Self-Destruct or Explosion to worry about from this particular Team Rocket agent. Nice. The Executive's defeated. This can't be happening! I fought hard, but I still lost. And I fought hard and I won, so fighting hard isn't necessarily going to win you the match. Although, it did for me. Chaz, isn't it? A brat like you won't appreciate the magnificence of Team Rocket. That's too bad. I really admire your power. Thank you, I admire it as well. Oh, you managed to get this far. You must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over the radio station, and announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solo training. We're going to regain our former glory. I won't allow you to interfere with our plans. Is this another executive? I already fought 3 of them. It is! Okay, I didn't know we had another executive to deal with. So this might be a longer battle than expected. As we see Houndour. So I think... Hear me out. No, we're 2 levels below. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to say probably Machamp is our best way to deal with this. It is a Fire and Dark type. I was thinking Keaton might be able to stay in and go for a Horn attack, but I don't want to risk a Fire move coming his way. Ember, for example. And if it was a critical hit with 2 levels above us, they could have done some good damage to us. Let's just go with a nice Karate Chop, which I think should drop this thing. The defense can't be all that good for a Houndour. Alright, very nice. A critical hit at that. I guess they might, did they still make it so that moves like that, like Karate Chop and Slash, are still often critical? So Keaton hits level 32. As the next Pokemon comes in from this executive, it'll be a Coughing. That's a switch out. No, it's not. Wait. Earthquake. I think Machamp can deal with this and take it out in a 1 hit. Let's find out, though. Yes, but if we see Wheezing, we're switching out for sure. Very good, Machamp. Take that Coughing Nut. Look, it's right at the edge. Why can't you just hit that level? Houndoom. Alright, now go for a nice Karate Chop again, as you Smog. Do you learn Smokescreen? If you do, you should have went for that. But it is too late now. You get the Smog. You might poison us, but you do not, and you land Karate Chop. Critical hit, perhaps? If so, 1-hit KO, perhaps? No, not critical, and almost, though, a 1-hit. Let's go for a low kick. So this could hurt a little bit more. Nothing to worry about, though. As we low kick away, Houndoom does fall. So the final executive is gone. It's a little bit of an extended episode today, but I like getting rid of Team Rocket. Look how much experience we just got off of that. 98 attack stat. No, forgive me, Giovanni! How could this be? Our dreams have come to naught. I wasn't up to the task after all. Like Giovanni did before me, I will disband Team Rocket here today. So are you technically the leader right now? You don't look any different than the other executives that I beat along the way. Farewell. So that is the end of Team Rocket. Chaz, thank you. Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. I know it's not much, but please take this. The Silver Wing. There used to be a tower right here in Goldenrod City, but it was old and creaky, so we replaced it with our radio tower. During the teardown, we found that at the top. I heard that giant Pokemon used to fly over Goldenrod in the past. Maybe that fell off a Pokemon. Maybe like the one that appears at Whirl Islands near Cyanwood. Okay, I better go to my office. So, we now have access to a legendary encounter. Should I do that in the next episode? I am going to leave it open to you guys to leave your feedback. Feel free to let me know if you want to see me go take on the mysterious sea creature that is lying below the surface of the Whirl Islands. It's going to take a couple of Pokemon with some special HMs to get through there, but if you want to see that right now, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you want to see it, or want to see me hold off on that and wait till I get further in the game, just before maybe the Elite Four or something, let me know that as well by leaving a comment down below, and just basically let me know what you thought of the episode today, and any highlights that you want to have featured, or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, just leave a comment, get some feedback, some interaction. I like talking to you guys. It is really fun. Now, I'm at a point in the channel where it's relatively still low, so I have time and availability to do that. I'm just wondering if I can keep this up as the channel builds even bigger with more viewership. But anyway, all that being said, I want to say thank you for checking out today's episode. Feel free to share this with a friend of yours if you want them to check out a classic retro playthrough of some older Pokemon games as we prepare for Sun and Moon coming out in November this year. With all that, Professor Chat signing off. I'll catch you next time.